Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you are fine. Please open your English books. As you know that we have been doing the exercises of Robinson Crusoe, and today on page number 33 from your books we will be doing the next exercise. Please keep your pencils in your hands. Here the exercise is to complete the following in your own words. Each sentence should not be about Robinson Crusoe on the island, but about something quite different. Students, they have chosen these incomplete sentences from the Robinson Crusoe, from the story, from your lesson. But they want us to complete it in our own words. I want you guys to solve this exercise from your own words, right? But as an example, I will share from my side, but you will complete in your own words. Like the first one is, every day I brought items to take on my journey. One day I set out to explore the city or the street. C is, I collected a quantity of books or berries from the garden. I picked up the strong walking stick or a healthy food to eat. E is, I grew a number of crops because the ground was so fertile. Or suddenly I saw the ship turn on its side and sink. Or you can add number of ideas in these blanks, right? So this is up to you. Now students, we are going to do an important activity on the same page about adverbs, but comparative and superlative adverbs. In our previous class, we have talked much about adverbs, but here this is something advanced. Here we will talk about comparative and superlative adverbs. So let's recall about adverbs first. That adverbs are used to express how something is done. It means it talk more about actions, more about verbs. So the definition of adverb is the words that let us know more about verbs in the sentence or more clear about actions or verbs in the sentence. But here we are going to read about comparative and superlative degrees. Before doing this activity, I will let you know that what is the meaning of comparative and superlative adverb. Students, as concerns of comparative adverbs, as it shows from its name, a comparative adverb compare two actions, right? And when comparing two actions, we add er to the adverb, right? Sometimes you can say that comparative adverbs describe how, when, and how often or to what degree of an action is done, right? It tells more about actions but in comparative form. And as concerns of superlative adverb, as it shows from its name at the same time, the superlative form of an adverb is used to say what thing or person does something to the greater degree within a group of the kind. You see, in comparative adverbs, we compare two actions, but in superlative form of adverb, we compare the person or the action in a greater degree. It might be within the group of its kind, right? It is not between two things. It is between, you can say, on the greater extent or to the greater degree within a group sometime. So you can say the rule for forming the superlative adverb is that it has the same form of an adjective and sometimes we add est at the end of it. We will do, we will do the exercise, you will be clearer more about it. So there are so many rules for doing and keeping in your mind while doing the superlative and comparative things. But the most important rule about superlative adjective is that when we use superlative adjective before the noun, we generally use the before it. For example, when you say Asiya and Maria are the most intelligent students of the class. So why we are using the before it? Because they are only one of the thing we are talking about, right? So far we read about comparative and superlative by exactly from their meaning. Comparative adverbs compare two actions, and superlative form of adverbs compare thing or person with a greater degree within a group of that kind. So here we are going to solve this exercise. I have solved, as you can see, for you on the book. They want us to complete the following. The one is quickly. Quickly, when we will the between this one is comparative adverb and this one is superlative degree. So in comparison we will use more quickly, and when we will use superlative degree we will say most quickly. Got it? Here in number B, fortunately, when we will do its comparative adverb, we will say more fortunately, and when we will say its superlative degree, we will say most fortunately. When we will say in C, hastily, its comparative state, we will say more hastily, and when we will use superlative degree, we will say most hastily. In D, pleasantly, when we will use it in comparative adverb, we will say more pleasantly, and in superlative adverb, we will say most pleasantly. Now this